Okay, so here's my first example. It's a pretty basic one. Remember when we talked about multiplying fractions, we talked about looking for the cross canceling, where any numerator and any denominator could reduce if possible. When I look at these numbers, the tops and bottoms, the numerators and denominators, I don't see any reducing to be done. And so this is a pretty basic one. I'm just going to multiply straight across the top. 1 times 2 is 2, and straight across the bottom, 5 times 3 is 15. That's my answer. Here's a second problem though, that's a little more complicated because it has higher numbers. And I'm really hoping that I can do some cross canceling because I could multiply straight across the top and I'd get 40, but I really don't want to have to multiply 15 by 8. So I'm going to look for the numerators and denominators that can reduce. I see lots of choices, actually. I know 4 and 8 can both divide by 4. They're both on the 4s list. I know 10 and 8 could reduce because they're both divisible by 2. They're on the 2s list. I see that 10 and 15 could reduce. They're both on the 5s list. I think I'm going to start there because I want to make those big numbers as small as I can so I don't have to work with such large numbers. So I'm thinking in my head that 10 and 15 are both on the 5s list, right? 5, 10, 15. They're both divisible by 5. 10 divided by 5 gets 2. Or you can think to yourself, it's 5 times 2 to get 10. This is 5 times 3 to get 15. Now I'm going to keep looking because there is some more cross canceling. I could do a 2 and an 8. Or I could do a 4 and an 8. I think I'm going to do the 4 and the 8 just because those are bigger. I want to make them smaller. This is 4 times 1, and this is 4 times 2. Now, I could multiply here, but I see one last thing. You know what 2 over 2 is. That's right. It's like Dora. I'm pretending you said it. It's 1 whole. That's a lot of crossing, but now I have nice low numbers to multiply. Up top, I have a 1 times a 1, easy peasy. And on the bottom, I have a 3 times a 1, 3. The answer to this question is 1/3. Doesn't that seem like a lot less trouble than multiplying 15 by 8 and then reducing?